my future husband holding my child's legs up in the air while they breastfed. That's like a keg stand. What that jaw do? Well, actually, I prefer to breed freely. At least once a month, I cry about Jenna Marbles. Everyone, we have been lied to. Cheez-Its aren't square. Everyone, we have been lied to by Nabisco, I think. Well, actually, I don't actually know that they would ever state anywhere that they are squares. But you think Cheez-It, you think, yeah, that delicious square-shaped cracker that I love so much, right? They're not square. First of all, makes no sense. Why would you not just make them square? Second of all, why did I not know this until today? What else are they hiding from us? And third of all, they're not square because they are 24 millimeters. Wait, I might be fucking these numbers up, but I'm pretty sure they're correct. 24 millimeters by 26 millimeters. You could, like, they couldn't have just done 25 by 25. I just, like, take great issue with that, and I feel like this is just one of those things that is now going to contribute even more to all of our trust issues. And it's like, it didn't need to be like this. Why didn't they just make them squares? I never once have I thought, oh yeah, Cheez-Its, that rectangular little cracker that I love so much, it's a fucking square, or it should be. Because Goldfish, the snack that smiles back, okay, that fish-shaped cracker that we know and love, don't worry, it's not a fish. It's not actually like a foot. Could you imagine? I would actually be so mad. Didn't there used to be a foot-shaped cracker? I want to say it was like a Nickelodeon thing. Probably. Oh my god, that would make so much sense with like Dan Schneider and everything. I might have just made that up. I feel like they always had cheese nips that were shaped like things like cat dog. Anyway, Goldfish. The guy that made Goldfish decided to make them in the shape of a fish because his wife was a Pisces. Just a fun little fact for you. Cute. Also, if you eat goldfish, you've ever eaten goldfish in your lifetime, you believe in astrology. So anytime I hear a man tell me that astrology is not real, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's interesting. Have you ever had a goldfish? Mic drop. I would drop this, but I would rather not at this moment in time. Long story, not so short. All that to say, it's been a week. I still have no fucking clue who had this ring delivered to me. The thing is, like, it's not a mix-up. Like, they knew my name and my apartment number, but I cannot think of a single person who this would be from. I'm wearing it on my pointer finger. My boyfriend, of course, is like, it's from one of your exes. I'm like, why the fuck? First of all, they didn't get me presents when we were together. Why the fuck would they be doing it now? Second of all, it's definitely not from any of my LAXs, because LA ex-boyfriends, because they don't got it like that. I have another Gucci ring that I bought for myself and my ex. Like, I bought both of them because we wanted matching rings, and we went and picked them out, and then it was like time to get them, and I learned that I was buying both of them. So anyway, still have no goddamn clue. Maybe one day I'll find out. I have a feeling I probably won't. And then I'm like, Gucci doesn't do PR, and if they did, it wouldn't be coming to me. The Men of the Bible. Why does that sound like they're like a band? The Men of the Bible have white boy names. Do you know any Middle Easterners named fucking Peter, James, Matthew, Mark, Luke, Paul? Why is no one talking about this? Find me a Middle Eastern man, especially from that long ago, named Luke, okay? Named Matthew. Like, I'm not trying to make any statements, okay? Except for the fact that, like, the Men of the Bible have white boy names. And I just think that's a little weird, no? We do not deserve animals. Well, some of us do. That's actually, I'm not gonna make this big statement like we don't deserve them. No, I definitely deserve them. A lot of other people deserve them, but in general, as a society, we don't deserve them. I prefer to breed. I prefer to breed freely. No, that's absolutely not true. No one edit that in a weird way. I prefer to bleed freely, and that's probably because the amount that I bleed on my period. I'm like trying to decide if I should provide context for this first before I say it, or say it and then explain what I was thinking. Keg stand on my nipple, daddy. Like I said, let me explain. I was just thinking about, this really is just like a look into my mind throughout the day, I suppose. I was just, thinking about breastfeeding, as one does. Thinking about how, like, you usually always see a woman breastfeeding and the baby's kind of like in the same position, like propped up, obviously. And then obviously as they're older, I just started to think, like, if a 1-year-old is breastfeeding still and they can like walk and shit, couldn't they like technically like start being in different positions and just like, I don't know. I just started thinking about like a kid coming up to me. Well, hold on. reverse. My future child coming up to me as like a 1-year-old, I'm just like, I'm sitting on the chair, I'm on my computer typing, and they're like, yo mom, let me get that teat. And I just like turn to the side, and maybe they're like leaning on their elbow like this. And like, I just started thinking like, it doesn't always have to be that same position that people hold their babies in when they breastfeed. I understand that I still haven't addressed keg stand on my nipple daddy. I'm getting there. For whatever reason, I started thinking about like, guys, I don't know if I should be like saying my thoughts sometimes, but that's okay. Imagine just like my future husband holding my child's legs up in the air while they breastfed, and how that's like a keg stand. But then obviously I quickly thought, that's not good. You can't drink milk upside down, especially as an infant, a baby, even a toddler. Hopefully I'm not breastfeeding that long. You're gonna choke. It's not gonna go well. So I quickly thought, well, who else sucks on nipples sometimes? Maybe a partner of the sexual nature. And then I thought, would it be hot to say, hey daddy, do a keg stand on my titty? Or what did I write? Keg stand on my nipple, daddy. Should I have left that in the vault? Probably.